Hey everyone.
Class. I am
Today
Professor
I'm going to be doing
Today we'll learn the
next chapter of the Sorcerer Strategy Guide.
Dangerous plants.
Today we're going to be doing
Observe the correct
herbology.
Incendio symbol. Hold down the mouse button and follow the pattern. Then release the button.
So we're going to go ahead and drag the cursor over the spell. Let's see if we can do 4 of 4. Alright, 72%.
That's good for a first-year wizard, Mr. Potter. 5 points for Gryffindor. Let's continue with the lesson, Mr. Potter.
Oh yeah, I feel like I might have screwed that up. 73%, nope. I got it right that time.
Good work, Mr. Potter. You have great potential. 10 points for Gryffindor. Let's continue with the lesson, Mr. Potter.
Oh yeah, that was bad. 68%, yep. I only got 2 out of 4 that time.
Mr. Potter, I believe more practice is called for. Now it's time for the Incendio challenge. Through the doors, Mr. Potter. I'll watch you from the balcony. Those are spiky bushes. You may cast Incendio on them, but step back to avoid their needles.
So, you can cast Incendio on these spiky bushes. If you get too close, they will shoot thorns at Harry. Harry will take damage from those. If you cast Incendio on a spiky bush, the bush will lose all of its thorns and will shrink, and it will evaporate and go back into the ground, like so. And there's a flipendo switch here. Just hit that, door will open. You're gonna see 3 gnomes. So there's 1, and there's 2. And we'll go ahead and we'll eliminate these other bushes. There's a chest behind them. And you get 1 bean out of that. We'll go around the corner. There's the 3rd gnome. We're going to cast Flipendo on this cauldron. 194 beans. Save our game.
This is a typical species of venomous tentacula. Cast Incendio to wilt it.
Now, along the way, you're going to encounter various types of venomous tentacula that look like this. You can cast Incendio to wilt it, like Professor Sprout just said. There's different sizes of these. This is a rather big one, so you have to cast Incendio on this in order to progress. But before we do that, there's 4 corners here that are completely surrounded by spiky bushes, and behind these bushes you can see some chests. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to eliminate the spiky bushes on all 4 corners of the room. Open that chest. 198. So we're getting closer to the 250 gold. $202. So 248 more. Oh, I'm sorry, 48 more beans. Not 248. That came out backward. We'll hit Alohomora on that chest. and collect those beans, and then we'll go to this corner here.
Incendio! 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 Incendio!
And we now have 210 beans, and we have now cleared the room. 40 more beans to go.
Incendio!
Now collect the challenge stars to complete your lesson. Away you go.
So now that the Tentacula is wilted, these doors will open, and you'll see the first challenge star of this lesson, or this challenge rather. Now, in this room, you're gonna have 4 plant shelves here with a tree in the middle. If you hit Alahamora on all 4 of these plant shelves, there's flipendo switches behind them. You can hit flipendo on them, which will raise the shelf back up. And once all 4 of these flipendo switches are hit, it'll trigger this cutscene, and the tree will lower itself into the ground, which will reveal a secret area underneath the floor. And this is the one and only secret area that is in this map. So we'll go downstairs here, and you're going to see a room here with some trees, some water, and 2 gnomes. So we'll stun both gnomes, and that will spawn a wizard card. So we'll go ahead and we'll pick that up. And then we turn around here, there's a challenge star on top of that desk right there. So we'll go and pick that up as well. That's the second one. And we'll go back up the stairs, and we are done down there. We can continue. We'll save our progress. And these 2 doors swing open.
That poor tree. That looks like a doxy. Ouch!
So there's a doxy that appears from behind this tree that attacks Harry and another student. So we'll go ahead and stun that, and then as you can see, there's 4 trees in this room here. There's 2 trees on each side of Harry, so you can cast Flipendo on these trees 1 time each. So as you can see, if you stun it again, nothing will happen. And each tree spawns 3 beans total.
Those vines look dangerous. I better not step on them.
And then we are now at 222 beans. And if you step on these vines, Harry will take damage. You will lose 2 health points off of his health bar. You can go ahead and cast Incendio on these vines that surround the tree, which is basically a smaller scaled version of the Devil's Snare. So we'll eliminate all of these vines, which will then lower these branches, so you'll be able to climb up to the top. So 1 branch, the bottom one, will have a chocolate frog. 1 of them will have a challenge star. And then the last one has 3 beans. So now we have cleared this room, and we can progress into the next one. And cast Alahamora on the lock. There's going to be a room with 2 doxies. We'll take those out, and then there's a cauldron here in the corner. We'll pick up those beans, save our progress again, which brings us into this room. And we essentially have to make our way to the other side of the room right there, where those doors are right there. So we have to go through there. And if you just follow the arrows will take you to where you need to go to progress to the next room. And you're going to encounter 3 venomous tentacula. So here's the first one. And the second one is like right there. We'll jump down. There's kind of like 2 ways you can do this. You can either jump onto this platform here, or you can go into this elevator here, go up. We'll go up these stairs, and then we'll jump across. And then there's a switch right here.
Incendio! Nintendo!
So that causes that platform to go up and down. And there is the 3rd venomous tentacula. We'll just jump on that platform, wait for it to go down. And we'll save our progress, and then this takes us to the final room in the first half of the Incendio challenge. And we're now in a room full of gnomes, so we'll have to stun all of those. There's 4 gnomes total, and once all 4 of gnomes are stunned, that raises the gate into this room here. Now the objective here is to get all 3 of these blocks onto those platforms there. So we'll just hit Gun Leviosa there, and we will let that platform drop, like so. Now we just gotta do 2 more. And now we have 1 more left to go. Once that tank empties, then it'll spray water onto these plants, which causes this to open up, and now you can cast Flipendo on the switch. But before we do that, we're gonna go back into this room, and there's 2 cauldrons in here, so we'll hit Flipendo on both of those. And we are now at 234 beans. So now if we go over to where these spiky bushes are, we'll take out all of those. There's a bronze chest behind them. So we'll cast Incendio on that. And there's a bunch of beans that spawn out. And we'll just pick those up. And we are now 8 beans away from 250. So, we'll hit that Flipendo switch, and then those doors will open up, and then we can pick up the next star, and that is the end of the map. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. In the next one we will be covering the second half of the Incendio challenge. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next one.